Mayors voiced their concerns over lawn maintenance at Guam Public Schools during a Mayor's Council of Guam monthly meeting earlier today.
I, as a board member, will sue GDOE. I'd mentioned that to make them enforce the 14 points of the every child is entitled to an adequate education. It's not being fulfilled now, and I don't think it's ever been fulfilled since that became law in June of 2005. We're in 2023 now.
That's the council's executive director, Angel Sablon, who also sits on the Guam Education Board. The controversial discussion taking the mayors back several years. At one point, the village leaders were in charge of cutting the grass. Dededo Mayor Melissa Savares pointing out the problem.
She was the one that actually, when she was in the legislature, introduced that bill, and it became public law where they give, during the budget period, they give us the grass cutting for the schools.
By she, Savares is referring to Guam Department of Education Acting Superintendent Judy Wanpat, the author of the school grounds maintenance legislation that became law several years ago. Now that responsibility falls back on the shoulders of Guam DOE. Still, mayors say the department's efforts or lack thereof don't quite make the cut. Santa Rita Mayor Del Alvarez.
I believe there's a contractor for Southern High, and I see them every now and then, but yet they're calling me to cut the grass at the softball field.
Alvarez questioning why GDOE is paying a contractor to cut the grass when they don't get the job done.
It seems like that school, the grass has never been cut for the last 2 years because it's so thick, and you know, if that's the case, then I don't mind taking the contract, but only if I go through the route of seeing what's going to be done.
He also adds while he doesn't mind cutting the grass, he also has parents asking him to water blast and paint the school. Meanwhile, Mongmong Toto Mighty Mayor Rudy Paco suggests GDOE should hire their own crew for maintenance and upkeep.
I think DOE should hire maintenance instead of utilizing the mayors. I think it'll be cheaper if they have their own maintenance crew.
Talafofo Mayor Vicente Taidagui suggesting it's a funding issue. But Sablon refuting that, saying the money is there, $70 million of it.
Mayor Taidagui, it is not a funding issue. The money is available. They just need to put the money where it's needed. There's over $70 million that GDOE still has unspent. So it's not a funding issue.
He says GDOE shouldn't wait to hire, instead outsource it to those who can get the job done.
There's no reason why the Tangantangan is taller than the scoreboard at Southern High. I even mentioned that what a shame and what a waste that we allow a state-of-the-art recreational facilities to go to pot. You go into the swimming pool there, only tilapia are swimming in there. And frog.
Mayors were hoping to hear from Wanpat to trim away at their concerns, but she was a no-show and the meeting was adjourned. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.